Hello, everyone. I am Annie. In today's lesson, we will talk about a very common problem that many learners face. They can understand English but cannot speak it.
Hi, I am Altaf. Yes, this is a problem for millions of learners. They listen to English, watch movies, understand almost everything, but when it is time to speak, they freeze. Today, we will discuss why this happens and how to fix it.
Altaf, I think one big reason is that learners don't practice speaking. They only practice listening and reading.
You are right. Listening and reading build understanding, but speaking is like using a muscle. If you don't use it, it becomes weak.
So the first reason is lack of practice.
Exactly. Learners must practice speaking every day, even if it is only for a few minutes.
Another reason is fear. Many learners are afraid of making mistakes or being laughed at.
Yes, fear blocks the tongue. They understand in their mind, but fear stops them from expressing it.
So the second reason is fear of mistakes.
Correct. But we must remember that mistakes are part of learning. Nobody speaks perfectly from day one.
What about translation? Some learners think in their native language first, then try to translate into English.
Yes, that slows down speaking. For example, if your mind says in your native language, "Main bazaar ja raha hoon," you try to translate word by word and you lose speed.
That's true. So the third reason is translating instead of thinking directly in English.
Exactly. To speak smoothly, we must train the brain to think in English.
So, Altaf, what can learners do to solve this problem?
The first solution is daily speaking practice. Even if you don't have a partner, speak to yourself. Describe your actions. I am drinking water. I am opening the door.
That's simple. I used to do the same. It really helped me to speak naturally.
Yes, this method forces the brain to use English words without translating.
What's the second solution?
The second solution is shadowing. Listen to an English sentence and repeat it at the same time. For example, watch a video, pause, and repeat exactly like the speaker.
That's great practice for fluency and pronunciation.
Yes, it makes your tongue comfortable with English sounds.
What's the third solution?
The third solution is to think in English. Instead of translating, train your mind to make simple English sentences. For example, when you see food, think, "This food looks delicious."
That really builds confidence. At first, it may feel strange, but later it becomes natural.
Exactly. Step by step, the brain becomes used to producing English directly.
Sometimes learners say, I have words in my mind, but they don't come out when I speak. Why does that happen?
That happens because passive vocabulary and active vocabulary are different. Passive means words you understand. Active means words you can use.
So, how can learners change passive vocabulary into active vocabulary?
By using those words in daily speaking and writing. For example, if you learn the word improve, don't just understand it. Say, "I want to improve my English."
That makes sense. If we use words in sentences, they move from passive memory to active memory.
Yes, and once they are active, you can use them quickly in conversation.
What about building confidence? Many learners understand but hesitate to speak in front of people.
Confidence grows with practice. Start speaking in front of a mirror. Talk to yourself for 2 minutes daily. Then slowly increase to 5 minutes.
I did that too. It helped me to look confident and speak without fear.
Yes, mirror practice is powerful. Another tip is to record your voice and listen. You can hear your mistakes and correct them.
That's a great idea. At first, I felt shy listening to my own voice, but later it became normal.
Yes, and it gives you courage because you see your progress.
What about speaking with others?
That is the best practice. Find a friend, a group, or an online partner. Make a rule to speak only English together.
I had a study partner. We decided to talk only in English for 15 minutes every day. It really worked.
Exactly. Even short daily practice is better than long practice once a week.
What if learners don't have any partner at all?
Then use technology. Join online speaking clubs, language exchange apps, or even speak with AI assistants.
That's true. In today's world, practice opportunities are everywhere.
Yes, no partner is no excuse now.
What about grammar? Some learners understand English but stop speaking because they think too much about grammar rules.
That is a big trap. When speaking, focus on communication, not grammar. Even if grammar is not perfect, people will understand you.
I agree. Fluency is more important than accuracy in real conversation.
Yes, grammar can be corrected later, but fluency comes only by speaking without fear.
So, learners should not wait until their grammar is perfect.
Exactly. If you wait for perfection, you will never speak.
What about building small habits?
Yes, small habits are powerful. For example, describe one picture in English daily, or speak about your day for 2 minutes before sleeping.
That's easy to do and it creates daily practice.
Yes, small daily habits create big improvement.
So, to summarize, the main reasons learners understand but cannot speak are lack of practice, fear of mistakes, translating in the mind, and passive vocabulary.
And the main solutions are daily speaking practice, shadowing, thinking in English, mirror practice, recording your voice, speaking with partners, and focusing on fluency over grammar.
That's right. Speaking English is like learning to ride a bicycle. You cannot learn by only watching or listening. You must ride the bicycle yourself.
Exactly. Understanding is not enough. Speaking requires action.
So, our message today is don't just understand English, speak it every day.
Yes. Make mistakes, speak with confidence, and practice daily. That is the only way to turn understanding into speaking.
Today, we learned why learners understand but cannot speak. And we learned many solutions to overcome this problem.
Yes. And we learned that fluency comes from daily practice, not from waiting for perfection.
Thank you for joining us today.
See you in the next lesson on English with Altaf.